jack on my back like armor. Brick lane brawler, cold like lager. Teeth like no real grin or jagged. Spit barbed wire, tongue all hammered. Great day grit in my blood that drizzle. Pug fight stories in each old chisel. Bell goes off that blood force gospel. Snap like a clothesline folded. Hostile, wiggers, boozer. Hear that power when I step through. All arena shaking and know what I'm here to do. Rank boozer. Every forward, every star is true. When the back is back.
Hello, and yes, that is right. I am indeed, of course, the one, the only, none other than UK's finest Ricky J. This right here is the People's Wrestling Channel, and this is week 22 on my Smackdown watch along. If you want to come on, watch, let me know. Let me go ahead and do this. So I'm going to share, like, subscribe, get me to the next milestone. If any views and eyes onto this, like, share, subscribe for more. And if you haven't already, why haven't you? So this will be better time for the people snack time as I list my a few snacks. The big dog, the road dog, the people's poocher, JYD dog isn't GTSing, but quite alert. The ones he's already felt in this room, so cracked on the people's window and glazers in some stone cold weather throughout. Also, throughout this, when they get a little blown up, to put people's pictures back on the wall when they take a bump, or exit stage left, go to the people's side, maybe take a breather, put the people's head onto the people's pillow. Do not worry about GTSing like last week. Even take some of the trash away, do the jump to Jose, taking the people's pee break, and be back up like a rumble entrance to grace you with my presence. We go ahead and take a sip of the people's water, and we maybe see a trouble water break. Let me see here on the People's Wrestling Channel. Got to do the commentary for the in-ring announcements. Yes, you've got Ray Barrett. Yes, you've got Joseph Satori on commentary. We got yourself the one, the only, none of UK Fanny Freaky J. I will crank up the volume to 11 when I need to do. We'll laser focus and listen in. But again, so these will be better time for the people's snack time as I listen and a few snacks. The ones that he's already felt in this room, so I've cracked up with the people's window, glass glaciers in some stone cold weather throughout. Also, to take a breather, get a little blown up, or the people's pictures take a bump off the wall. My exit stage left, go to the people's side. See some of the trash away of the jumps Jose, taking the people's pee break, and be back up like a rumble entrance ready with my presence. So, who walks away when they win a chicken dinner? Head held high, smile on their face, taking one winning to share their purse. Arm raising victory. Victory is also glorious. Who puts the win in that, taking that win column, and they will walk away? The new champion. Who's going to do that? Who's going to give momentum? Who's going to give advantage? Who's going to stand tall? Which match? You're going to go to the floor, to the soft side, on the outside, as you've got superstars up in the backstage area, rocking up on the scene in the his eyes on Friday night Smackdown. How are we going to kick off the night? Will be someone on the stick, on the mic, and their feelings felt, the words known. And one of the hot crowd on hand, ready for this one. One in a conversation, a conflap, a catch-up, a natter. Or will we get into the square circle, in between those ropes, pairs of the camera, some wrestling action, doing the thing on the mat. Do show your love, appreciation, and acknowledgement to get a pinfall count out, 3 shout outs, and a induction to the People's Wrestling Channel Hall of Fame. Yes, the People's Wrestling Channel Hall of Fame. Be your friend, jealous of women after you. I know your boulevard, Ronnie Drive, heading into Smackdown Hotel. Show your love, appreciation, and acknowledgement in the Triple Law. Represent. Summer, warm, the sun is out, summer's here, spring is here, the protein seeds, Goldman's warm, and again, protein seeds, Goldman's warm. Let's get rocking and rolling with this one. The season made a big grand entrance. Like I said, yes, you've got Wade Barrett, yes, you've got Joseph Satori, you've got yourself the one, the only another beginning excitement, the energy, UK, Fanny Freaky J. Do go and check out my today's episode. First of all, throughout this, of course, I'll be writing down the notes, the finishes, the outcomes, the results, ready for the People's Wrestling Podcast. Speaking of the People's Wrestling Podcast, go and check out today's episode, done a few hours ago. Check out my Smackdown preview. So check out the People's Wrestling Podcast, the latest episode, and Smackdown preview on Sunday. Clash in Italy, watch along with myself, Mitch and AK, and then match and show of the week. So very good. We're filling in with the commentary team on Sunday. Clash in Italy, watch along with myself, Mitch and AK, and then also match and show of the week. So do look out for those. If you want to, I'm still on the hunt for a podcast co-host. So if that would be for you, let me know. Do also go and check out the Forbidden Podcast. Nick will be from there. Will be on my podcast next week. As we get things started here, we kick us into gear, get things ready, get the engine started. So do hit that like, share, subscribe, get your thoughts, your comments, your questions, your predictions, and your predictions in for tomorrow night's Sunday's Clash in Italy. Do sound off. This is your time. You want to promote your podcast, your show, your channel, go ahead and get that on screen for you guys. But of course, Friday Night Smackdown emanating from Barcelona in Spain. So an early start to Smackdown for me, for the blue brand. I will, when I can hear, be heading to the People's Kitchen. We yell, Samal, what I'm cooking. Yes, Samal, what I'm cooking in the People's Kitchen. I do need to cook a meal. Also, throughout this, as we hit the intermission, the admission, the outbreaks, as he has Ron Wild Brother. Yes, as he has Ron Wild Brother. I'm going to play my stuff, get myself over, get my stuff in. Also, any community garbage goes into a trash can of sorts. I did write a trash can of sorts. As we get kicked starts in this one with Jay Cargill. But go ahead, like, share, subscribe, get your comments in, your predictions in, your thoughts, your questions, your predictions in for tomorrow night's, not just Della Grazic, botching here, but Shane here, not just Lady Grandis, Triple A tomorrow. Get your predictions in for that. Get your predictions in for Clash in Italy as making their way down the People's Ramp or Jake Argyle, B-Fab, and me, Chin. The hot crowd on hand, ready for this one. Sat and waiting. They are hot. They are ready. They are prepared. They are waiting. Loud boos, loud heat from the crowd on hand in Barcelona. There they are. España.
I agree with you completely. Winning gold at the very top level is a highly addictive process. And Jade Cargill, quite simply, is stuck that she lost.
Jade Cargill making it her way out here right now.
And then Sunday at Clash in Italy, she gets a chance to dethrone the woman who took that goal from her, Rhea Ripley. He found the big hit by her side.
Cut the music.
Jade Cargill on the microphone.
That's right, Barcelona. Don't get all in.
Got B-Fab speaking in a language of Spanish, España. A hot crowd, can you hear them? Do you indeed crank up the volume to 11 to be laser focused in and listening here. Gonna believe that J. Cole will be an interruption. Someone will be coming out here, but hoo, 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 hoo.
You know what, JD? That's exactly because on Sunday, that's exactly what's going to happen. Jay Cargill beats Rhea Ripley because she is the most dominant. The future isn't coming. The future is now. Keep it coming.
Here comes the reigning, defending WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. What will Rhea Ripley have to say ahead of this Sunday's clash in Italy? Getting your thoughts, guys. See some numbers coming in now. Let me hear you do sound off. Get your comments in, get your thoughts in, get your predictions, get your questions. I want to hear from you right now. Hello to those on the Hardcore Sports Network. An early evening here for Friday night Smackies here in the UK. Rhea Ripley making her way out here to confront her challenger this Sunday, Jay Cargill. What will Rhea Ripley have to say ahead of this Sunday's PLE pay-per-view? Will she have a feeling of WrestleMania 42? Yes, WrestleMania 42 in the air. Will one of these women, after this Sunday's said and done, feel like the final boss, feel like the mayor of any evening, the mayor of the show? So guys, get your thoughts, your comments in. Of course, smash the hell of that like button. Share this everywhere you can, and many views and eyes onto this. And of course, indeed, hop on to the People's Wrestling channel and subscribe. Rhea Ripley addressing Jay Cargill ahead of Clash in Italy.
Isn't from you using people to try and make yourself look better? And the detail that you continue to forget is that when it's just you and me in this ring, I beat you.
Rhea says when it's her and Jade one-on-one in the ring, she beats her.
And this Sunday, I'm gonna beat you again.
Rhea Ripley, all confidence, all on top, heading into this Sunday.
You will be looking up at your true champion. with me because they want to keep power.
And the time has come to my very expensive jacket off, so that the time is now. No putting on my ring gear. I don't need to put on my ring gear yet. And here comes Charlotte Flair and managing Alexa Bliss in tow.
Look no further than two living legends, including the Queen.
The crowd wooing Charlotte Flair. Woo! Of course, Alexa Bliss also.
Alexa Bliss, who's been fostering the teamwork of Rhea and Charlotte. From a well-oiled unit with Rhea Bloody Ripley on Saturday's night's main event, albeit picking up a loss in the process.
What were your thoughts, guys? Thoughts about Saturday night main event, and of course, Double or Nothing. Get your thoughts in for both.
Okay, Jade, out here talking like you're a Hall of Famer or something. You've been here, what, 5 minutes? No, Jade. I respect how far you've come, but don't confuse your own hype for actual accomplishment. Wait, hold up. You got some nerve talking to the future WWE champion like that. Listen, Princess, if I wanted input from one of Jade's accessories, I just asked. And Jade, you keep talking about how you're the future, but you might want to make sure that the future's actually accomplished something before you start lecturing us. Now I'll give you this. You do have the ego.
Charlotte and then Alexa Bliss on the stick.
Against us, you have the resume of a rookie. Excuse me? You heard me. Little girl. I'm not going to be talking.
Well, it's the same to Jade. You got the resume of a rookie.
That's cute. Hey, Jade, word of advice in this business. I like.
And guys, don't forget you come to the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, best in the world, top notch V1. You want to be the twos, you want to be the ones, you come to the right one. No J Bron, Jabroni, Rudy Poo, can he ask? J Bron, Jabroni, Rudy Poo, can he ask? What you want? You come to the right one. Nick Al is making his way out here. They're going to make another 6-women's match. You have this at Sunday night's main event.
But Jade, if you're as confident as you claim to be, and Alexa, if you're looking for a fight as badly as you claim to be, then Barcelona, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Let's stop talking about it and let's stop being about it. Let's get a referee out here.
It was like Jay Cargill versus Alexa Bliss. Who will get? I need to exit stage left. Maven play. Got the time to play an ad. I'm going to play an ad. I need to cook. I need to make a meal. So I'm going to be back and forth when I can. Sorry about this. We're going to be back and forth like kicks, like the balls, like the punches. Like the kicks, like the balls, like the punches. I'll be back and forth. Let me go ahead and play this. Put your focus, your eyes, your attention on to this. But yes, guys, got my snacks. I'm going to have to go off screen again because I am cooking. So in here in the UK, it is meal time, evening time. So I'm cooking, but I'm going to be back and forth when I can. In the meantime, do enjoy this.
We were just reminded again, Ray, that big things come in small packages. And Jade Cargill is going to have to test that theory a little bit here. Alexa Bliss was never going to back down. Nick Aldis, the general manager, came out right away. And here we are, Jade Cargill, Alexa Bliss from Barcelona.
I like this from Alexa Bliss. Just a little reminder of who I am,
Yes.
Jade Cargill. That is a 5-time world champion, Alexa Bliss. And all the power of Jade Cargill coming to the fore early in this one.
Speaking of power, all the power at ringside because of these two in the ring.
I'll tell you right now, Joe, the whole world loves the fact we are getting this match. Probably none more so than WWE Women's Champ Rhea Ripley, who stood at ringside knowing full well, A, she gets a close-up view of Sunday's opponent, and B, there's a good chance that Alexa Bliss can cause some major physical damage to the challenger this Sunday at Clash in Italy.
We are only 48 hours away from Clash in Italy, and that loaded card that will air at 2 p.m. Eastern in the United States on ESPN. And of course, it will feature the WWE Women's Championship match as Jade Cargill gets her rematch against the champ, Rhea Ripley. Right now, it is Alexa Bliss who looks to control action early on. Reminder, later tonight, the face-to-face between Gunther and Cody Rhodes. There is the strength and power. And right on the back, what damage done?
Immediately from the off, we saw the difference in these two competitors. The raw power of Jade Cargill and the movement and aerial skills of Alexa Bliss, which worked great until she stopped in her tracks like we just saw.
And see the quick decisions and perhaps the speed of Alexa Bliss coming into play. And then there's all that veteran experience to take on a challenge like this. As Jade is in her physical prime and gunning to reclaim gold.
It's going to be ugly, Joe. This could be really ugly.
Would you look at this military press? Jade Cargill with Alexa Bliss right over her head in the center of the ring.
Yeah.
Oh!
Making eye contact with Rhea Ripley on the outside in the process. Road message going the way of the champ, 48 hours away from that championship defense.
See Alexa Bliss reaching for her ribs. No! But smart to get out of the way just in time, or else that elbow would have done even more damage to that area.
But when you are as strong and dominant as Jade Cargill, sometimes that can lead to overconfidence, as we just saw there. And now this is Bliss's turn to try and retake control.
Got her lined up from the apron. Oh my! Cargill! Oh, powerbomb! Right on the edge of the barrier! Oh, how brutal was that? So Alexa Bliss thought she had Jade Cargill in perfect position as she came off the apron, and then Cargill, more damage to the back, was able to secure her in midair and powerbomb her way onto the barrier.
Yeah, and once you execute a move like that against an opponent, you really do have all the time in the world to gloat and enjoy yourself, regardless of the caliber of the opponent as a 5-time world champion. And now is the opportunity for Jade Cargill to really turn up the dial and send a major message to Rhea Bloody Ripley.
Just looking at Rhea Ripley as well as Charlotte Flair here ringside, great concern for Alexa Bliss after what she just had to take, that damage that was taken on the outside. And her knee just driving down that throat against the rope.
Bliss made out that it was Jade Cargill who was a little overconfident and arrogant earlier tonight. It may have, in fact, been Alexa Bliss being a little too confident, challenging Jade Cargill's raw power when she's in this kind of form. With Meechin and B-Fab on the outside, loving everything they are seeing. As we just saw, these 6 women who are out here on the floor right now a week ago. But in 2 days, it'll be the spotlight on Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley.
My sincere apologies for this. I said it is evening time for me here in the UK. Cooking a meal. As you may saw a couple of moments ago, protein teas come as one, protein teas come as one. We are still in commercial break. Clock on the right hand corner, the moments counting down. So I usually put this part of the show, the episode, the program, actually slow down, even grind to a halt, but it is continuing flowing along nicely here. We'll have to exit again shortly. Got myself some people's cheese on toast, a quick meal, a quick snack while I was watching Smackdown. But I do see some numbers coming in. So leave a comment, smash that like button, share this everywhere you can, and do indeed subscribe. This match is rolling along here. These women are rocking and rolling. Alexa Bliss fighting back to Jade Cargill. Alexa Bliss wanted to come back into this, turning around for herself. Jade Cargill whipping Alexa Bliss into the turnbuckle, taking the action and the offense to her. Of course, B-Fab, Meechin, Charlotte, and Rhea Ripley on the outside looking on. You see a comment coming in here. This may or may not be someone promoting their Twitch. We will shall wait and see.
A heated exchange opened up Smackdown between Alexa Bliss
and my phone has gone haywire. Give me 1 second on my. Oh, it is someone trying to promote their Twitch. On my end, the screen has just gone small. Give me 1 second. The screen small means I can't really see the comments if there is any. Give me 1 second to sort that issue out. Give me 1 more second and I'll go comment. I'm going to read that in a second. But the screen of mine is small. Me sort that issue out. That means I can't really see. I can only see a little bit of the comment. Once again, guys, 1 second. And there we are. The issue has been sorted. Billy coming in. Hope you have a great day. Billy saying he just got up. So do go and check out, guys. Oh, very quickly, because I need to, as I said, just finish on my cheese on toast. Quick snack while watching Friday Night Smackdown early in here in UK, in Barcelona, in Spain. Bliss trying to fight back, trying to come back into this one, taking the offense to her. Beaching on the outside, trying to pull down Bliss. But very quickly, REW Red Against Dream Wrestling. Do go and check it out on Billy's channel. EFED Online Company. What your superstar in male, female tag team. Let me know, let Billy know. I'm slightly part of the booking team. They'll have booked a couple of matches. Also, go and check out Billy's Protein Tees. You get a shout out on REW should you get a shirt, and whatever the cancer t-shirt goes to a cancer charity. Also, go and check out ROW Reality of Wrestling Booker T's coming in, where Billy's a referee and trainee wrestler. But back to Friday Night Smackdown. in Barcelona in Spain. Alex Bliss up to the top, the high risk district, all from the third rope, not paying off, not hitting pay, no, not hitting the paid work, not getting it done, not getting the job done. Crash and burn, big boot from Jade. Now she's going to go for the finish. Jade to Alexa, plants Alexa, go for the cover. 1, 2, 3, no kick out, no getting the shoulder up, no getting the shoulder out from Alexa. Here's your winner, Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill, of course, build momentum heading into Sunday's clash in Italy. That I will be here with Mitch and AK. Preview and watch along. But guys, very, very quickly, I need to go and finish off my snack. Jade Cargill pulling out a chair here. What's she going to do with it? What is on her mind? What is she thinking? Give me 1 second, and I just want to see what develops here. And then Jade into the steel chair. Like and share. That is right. Billy knows it. Billy's got it. And Billy got, if you like, check drop your poison teas. Tell the people all about REW. Tell the people when tickets go on sale for the next reality of wrestling. As Charlotte and Rhea coming out to make the save here. It's time for PB&J. So Billy's having a little snack. Give me 1 second, guys. A matter of seconds. Look up Billy Ray Dog on Poison Teas, says the man himself. So go and check that out. I'm going to leave that up for a few seconds here. So yeah, go and check that out, guys. I'm going to go and get my, if y'all want, and REW Housebox open if you all want to join. So let Billy know, let me know. I am somewhat part of the booking team. Like I say, booked a couple of matches. So go ahead and let me know if you want to join REW Reality of Wrestling, which is Ray Dog Extreme Wrestling, where I am the reigning and defending undisputed REW champion. I am the man to beat, and I am the man you can all acknowledge. But up in the backstage area, Katy Kelly standing by with Cody Rhodes for some interview time, for a bit of a chatter, for a bit of a natter. I mean, a few seconds, guys. It'll be very on your screen momentarily. The people screens, bear with it. I'll be ready back to call this one. As Sami Zayn rocking up on the scene here. Sami Zayn asking Cody, has he got something to say to him? Cody got nothing to say to Sami.
Maybe you should, Cody. Maybe you do. And maybe you should. Maybe you should start by saying you're sorry. Yeah, Cody, guess what? Last week, hey, I didn't ask for a fight with you, okay? I didn't ask to fight my friend. You asked
Me a few seconds here, guys. A few seconds.
In spite of everything that's gone on between you and me, when Gunther got involved last week and he started to choke you out, what did I do, huh? I had your back. I took care of him. I did the right thing. I did the right thing, Cody. I tried to help you. And how did you repay me? You stuck me with a crossroads from behind like a knife in my back.
A knife in your back? Enough, Sammy. Enough. Are you kidding me? I did something in the confines of a wrestling match before the bell had rung. And that's wrong? And you know me. We've been in that situation before. Yet you watched me as the light faded out of my eyes, get choked out by Gunther. And you had a choice. You had a choice, didn't you? Cody, you know what? You walked away. I wanted to help. I wanted to help, Cody. Every instinct in me was saying, help him, help him, help him. I wanted to do that. You know why? Because I'm wired. Because I'm a good guy. I'm the last real good guy around here, apparently. And it took everything in me not to help you right there, Cody. But you know why I didn't? You want to know why?
Because as I watched the light fade from your eyes, I realized that the right thing to do in that moment was to leave you there so that you could learn a lesson. A lesson you needed to learn. The last real good guy. Teaching me a lesson. When I'm done with Gunther tonight, hopefully I can teach you a lesson too.
Billy saying we need Matt Cardona. Why? He's a jobber. He's awful. He was a jobber as that ride. He's been a certainly jobber since coming back. But you not got Dan Housen up in the back.
Yes. No, I have an idea, business guy. That's not what I meant. Too much moisturizer. What are you gonna
The knees rocking up. Danhausen. He needs the WWE. What? Matt Jobber Cardona needs a WWE title. Hell no. As boring as Cody is. Hell no. Hell no. He's a jobber. Matt Cardona's a jobber. Green needs a world championship. Another jobber. No. Her division is the women's US championship. Tag team, yes. No. They're both. Okay, at least Kelsey Green's been champion. But Matt Cardona is a jobber. He's won one match, 2 matches on main event. Whoopie doo. And that's he should be world champion. No. And he beat, I can't even remember who he beat in his match on main event. Another tag team match was, I think it was Mossy to Machine Guns, or it might have been Fraxium. It was him and Apollo Crews. The latest match on main event. It might even be someone from NXT. So no, Matt Cardona's awful. Awful. He's a jobber. He's as good as Kofi. Who the hell? Kofi's a former US champion, multi-time tag team champion, WWE champion. Cardona's a jobber. And he's loving the WWE money. He gets to work with his wife. He's fine with that. But as far as booking goes, jobber, the king of them. He wins on main event. So as much as Cody's as like watching paint dry, boring, but Cardona shouldn't be the guy to beat him. I don't dislike Cody that much that I think Matt Cardona should beat Cody Rhodes, who lost to Ricky Saints the last time he was on Smackdown. Matt is great. He's a jobber. What's he great at? Putting people over. That's what he's great at. Anyway. He's as good as Rocky Johnson. Rocky Johnson's a Hall of Famer. No. Rocky Johnson was the man in his day. No, Cardona's a jobber. He wins on main events. And he's that irrelevant that I can't remember. I think he might have beat someone from NXT last time on main event. I'll zoom through main event. I'll take very little notice anyway. It's just on as I'll zoom through it just to see the results. But no, he's a jobber. The biggest thing he's going to get is being in that main event spot. Why he was in the main event spot, I don't know, but he was with Orton before WrestleMania. That's it. We've got a 10-second list of this commercial break, so we'll very quickly play this. And I'll actually have a look in a second who he actually beat on main event. I'm damn sure it was somebody from NXT. Like, no, Cardona's a jobber. Let me very quickly play this quickly. So, three things: like, share, subscribe. Next up is The Miz versus Axiom. Who you got? And I just looked, and Matt Cardona beat Nathan Frazier, who's doing very little on SmackDown on main event. And beating Nathan Frazier earns him a no, Cardona's just a jobber. He isn't that Cardona, was as that Ryder. His biggest win was being Intercontinental champion for a day. That's as big as he's ever going to get. Like I said, he's probably very happy. He's making WWE money. He's working with his wife. He's there with his wife. But as far as results go, as far as being on TV and all of that, I'm shocked he did not get released. He's that bad. That Cardona's just boring, jobber. not even on the US Championship level. Never mind WWE title level. And that is right, Billy saying, go and pick up one of my t-shirts. That is right. Poison Tees Goldman's one. Here comes that is Spain's own Axiom, ready for this one. Of course, crowd loving Axiom. And Matt Cardona beating Nathan Frazier on main event really means nothing. Frazier just lost on. And this is for people that watch everything like me. Most people don't even know main event exists. Or if they do, they don't watch it. They get like at the most 50, 60, 70, maybe 1,000 views. That's quite a small number. No, I do know. I'm telling the lie. They do get more than that on main event. I'm sure they get in. I'm actually lying. They're in the hundreds. They're in the as if Bella's standing much of the way. Here we go. Let's go. Missing on Axiom, working his arm. Main event is in the 100,000s, but still. Frazier lost it on NXT as a tag team. Frazier and Axiom, I think, lost their last match as a tag team. And Cardona should be WWE champion beating Cody. No. And a blackout. So, of course, Danhausen's still working on his invention as the match goes back and forth. Axiom catching the leg of the Miz. Axiom in control of this one. Taking the action to him. Oh. Big kick, beautifully to perfection, right on the run and right on the chin of the Miz. Now 7 minutes ago, he's sending the Miz to the floor, the soft side, and the outside. Action going the way of Axiom here. Ah, we're taking charge of this one.
What an evening here at Olympic Arena in Barcelona.
From that commercial break, I mean another ad coming your way.
Jade Cargill get the best of Alexa Bliss and then brutally attack her after the match with a steel chair shaded. And now Axiom and the Miz going at it.
Well, now there's the Barcelona audience is getting.
So I'm going to go ahead and play this first.
Axiom slides him with a 2 count.
Nelly right, pointing T's going with one, pointing T's going with one as his action flows along here. And with a hot tag, this ain't, get ready for this. Got it right, like, shows a grab, like, shows a grab, you're getting ready for more. Nothing, Axiom here.
Spectacular scene here at Olympic Arena in Barcelona, Spain. Friday Night Smackdown. And this crowd has been roaring throughout our second tonight because Spain's been
Oh, get up by Axiom, I'm back in this now.
deep water and looking to take it to the Miz. These two had words a week ago backstage. And now Axiom.
Axiom going for the collar, 1, 2, big kicking out.
But Axiom has just got a little additional boost tonight from this Spanish audience who are willing their man to victory. What would arguably be the biggest win of Axiom's entire career.
Mentioned earlier that in this arena a year ago, he gave Gunther everything he could handle. Of course, Gunther 48 hours away. Yes.
Well, folks,
Skull crushing finale.
I'm going to go for tonight. DDT, once, Axiom, by the Miz, 1, 2.
2.9 spike directly on the top of Axiom's head. And Miz knows how close he was to victory, as does Axiom's tag partner, Nathan Fraser. Watch this. Vertical implant right on the top of the head of Axiom. Not quite enough, but this might do it.
This crowd looking to support Axiom, trying to rally him back against the Miz.
We get kicked by the Miz. Dragon screw. Actually, we can move back into this now.
Axiom
looked like Miz was getting that momentum together, making a taste of his own medicine here.
Ah! I'm doing something on the hands of the Miz. Big kicks. Oh! Oh! Like a two-week flying. That's going to the high ring district. Now, body 1, 2, no.
Denied by the Miz, another smart of the Miz, because that would have been game over.
And now in mocking fashion, then where's your champion guy now?
And the moves that took the Miz all the way to winning in the main event of WrestleMania.
Triangle choke by Axiom. Submission here. Look at the arm of the Miz.
Axiom showing you every piece of offense on the tool belt. He turns around, shoulders down. Oh no. The Miz powers
Off the rope. Powerbomb. Miz and Axiom flying. Moves up to the high rim district. Up he goes. Taking a risk. Ah, the lights go out again. But he flies by them. Axiom. Golden ratio. 1, 2, 3. And here's your winner, Axiom.
The heat is getting to the electrical grids everywhere. Everybody knows that.
Fake news, Joe Tex.
Not at all.
The reigning, defending WWE Champions, Davey Priest, all three up in the back.
My deductible was gonna go way up, dog. He ain't let nothing slide.
Well, I guess that's a good thing, because how can you go out there? The MFTs put their hands on you? Is that going to cost you?
That's why I made an executive decision and got you a tag team partner.
So true.
Debo, I mean, what's up, Royce?
Man, that's your boy.
I know how you change. I know, dog. I talked to old Nick. And you two are tag team tonight. We're gonna take care of the MFTs.
True. Me and you are the tag team champions. So if I'm in a team with somebody, it's you. And if you can't go, I'm not teaming with anybody.
Look. What'd I tell you? You want to go out and be a hero. Priest versus the world, huh? I get it. Have fun getting jumped tonight.
Yo. How do I know I can trust you? As far as I can tell, every time Solo talks about you, it's like you guys go way back. This to me sounds like a setup.
You got me! It's a setup, dog. I set it up. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to tag tonight to go handle the MFTs. Oh. Are you scared? Are you scared of MFTs?
No.
Are you afraid of the MFTs?
No, I'm not afraid of the MFTs.
Are you afraid of the MFTs?
No.
Are you afraid to tag with him tonight?
No.
Are you scared to tag with him?
No.
Are y'all scared to tag to go handle the MFTs tonight?
No.
Then do it. That's what's up.
Actually making keys and Priest tag.
This is what Cody says to me. He looks me in the eye and he says,
Can't the rinse. I'm Zayn in the back.
I swear to God, I feel like you're one of the few people around here that gets me. You know?
Not like that.
No, I'm sorry. I wasn't talking.
God, I'm still planking.
You give everything you got, and still you get disrespected from every angle. I swear, I feel like the only people that get me right now are you and my ride or die fans.
Sammy, is everything okay?
Where we going back, Cardona?
Looks like you're talking to a wall over here, man.
Hey, that's Johnny Wrestling. Show a little respect.
I know
That's
who he is,
Johnny
but look at him between this and the Cody stuff, man. Like,
Cody. Let me guess. Did Cody send you here to talk to me?
Cody, it's not about Cody, it's about you, man. We get it. Things aren't going your way. Things aren't going Sami Zayn's way. Guess what? I've been back for 5 months. Things aren't going my way either. I'm not complaining. I'm not crying. I'm not talking to a corpse. I'm certainly not being a little
what? No, a little what, Matt? A little what? What were you gonna say? Huh? How long have I known you, Matt?
time.
How long have
A
you
long
known
time.
me? You know me. You know what I've done in this business. You know everything I've done. How dare you talk to me? You see what I'm saying about the disrespect from everyone? I can't stand it. I can't let this stand. Let's do something about this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. In the middle of that ring tonight.
Okay. You keep talking to him. I'll go talk to Nick.
Yeah, you do that.
I like the idea of that. I
Next up, Damian Priest and Rice Keys for this NXT. Do you got? A few seconds here, guys. A few seconds.
From New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, he is one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Damian Priest.
This is going to be a wild pairing here.
A few seconds here, guys. A few seconds. We're going to take a commercial break. Let me go ahead and play these two. A tag team duo. First of all, this.
With a ticket-inclusive hospitality package. The countdown to kickoff is on.
That is right. Protein Teas Gomez 1, Protein Teas Gomez 1, and check out this. That is right. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. A few seconds here, guys. A few seconds. 18 seconds left to commercial break to go. Again.
What an exciting weekend that's underway here in Europe. And on Sunday, your complete coverage will be streaming on the ESPN app. But we want to remind you, at noon on Sunday, Eastern time in the U.S., it will be the countdown to Clash Italy. Then the first hour at 2 p.m. Eastern, also on ESPN, followed by the post show. Everything streaming on the ESPN app, the Clash in Italy.
Alexa Bliss, Charlotte's heading into Alexa Bliss up in the backstage area. Rhea Ripley rocking up on the scene.
I'm in a lot of pain and pissed off. And quite frankly, so am I. So the next time I see Jade, don't worry about it. I'm gonna hand her a caution. If you don't, I will. She has a receipt coming.
Jade Cargill with a brutal attack on Alexa Bliss earlier tonight, jaded her into a steel chair. Damien Priest has expressed.
We'll go ahead and just top up this water. I need to get more people's H2O. Stay hydrated.
Thanks to our truth, a little bit of matchmaking and connecting the dots. We will now have them paired up.
They called it an executive decision, did our truth? Well, some executive decisions should never be made, and in my opinion, pairing up Royce Keys and Damien Priest is one of them.
Tag team partner, Palo Alto, California, weighing in at 291 pounds. He is the winner of the 2026 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, Royce Keys.
So Damien Priest's issues with Royce Keys lie in the fact that Royce Keys has some major personal history with Solo Sikoa, the leader of the MFT. So how does R-Truth decide to deal with this? Pair Priest off with Royce Keys against the guys that Priest suspects Keys is in cahoots with.
Royce Keys coming out here so he can battle the MFTs.
At least on the face of it, to align with Solo Sikoa, who has offered Royce Keys a spot in the MFT group several times. As of yet, it has been declined. You are correct. But today is a different day. Who knows?
Speaking of incredible combination of talent, size, and power. Solo's MFT.
Their opponent, being accompanied by Solo Sikoa, at a combined weight of 520 pounds. Pala and Tamatanga, SFP.
Older brother, younger brother with different dimensions with so much violence that erupts within them.
And let's contrast them with their opponents tonight, who we've just covered off. This MFT group is now cohesion personified. Of course, there have been several issues in recent months between Tamatonga and the leader, Solo Sikoa.
Of course, MFT making their big grand entrance here.
A real number on his old ally from his days in Japan, Shinsuke Nakamura. That was Tamatonga proving his loyalty to the MFT clan once and for all. This reason is why Royce Keys and Damian Priest better get on the same page pretty damn fast tonight, or they will be eaten alive by this MFT group.
As this match is presented by the refreshing.
Well, let's do you know what? Here we go. Let's go. Let's get into this one, shall we? Priest winning his t-shirt to Tala. Team, what the hell was that? Oh, kicked in the midsection by Tala.
But each had singles matches with Damian Priest.
Damian Priest has been victimized by the MFT group.
Don't tackle by Priest.
To deliver a little payback, and Damian Priest is just not used to being the smaller man in the ring. Well, I guess anyone is when they're in there with Talatonga.
Wade, there are few on the roster I've been more impressed with in recent months than the emergence of Talatonga and what he shows inside the ropes.
Yeah, all the physical gifts in the world won't help you if you don't.
Tamatonga tagging in. Give me a few seconds here. A few seconds.
He uses them by listening to the boss, Solo Sikoa, and following orders to a T. And right now it's Tamatonga in a wall.
Priest. Oh.
He just drives Tamatonga.
Priest
Right back
taking it to Tama, but Royce Keys tagging in.
How impressive has Royce Keys been since his debut? Of course, capped off with winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal Trophy pre-WrestleMania 42. But he's not slowed down since.
Tamatonga just found out that's like trying to move an anchor and then...
Royce Keys in control of this one.
His knee feels like when you're thrown down with all that force as he splashes into the corner.
So much size, but moves like an express train.
Doesn't he? Wow. And the big boot from Tamatonga to try to slow down. Whoa! Power slam.
Power slam by Keys.
Scoop from Keys.
They enjoy the people's fruit here.
For trying to recruit Royce Keys. Into his MFT group. That guy Keys is a major asset here on Smackdown.
Oh no.
Tala catching Priest.
And Keys does Damian Priest a solid right there.
Oh, big right. Oh, one man taking it to Tala now.
Some unity is now being formed.
Good to see as they send Talatonga.
Sending Tala to the floor.
And frustration shown. Those little moments. And slams him right into the steel steps.
That was me first for Priest. That will take Priest down and may keep Priest down. Right now, looking in the ring.
We are heading to a commercial break. Just gonna get my attire. Not even like my attire ready. We go ahead and play this.
Samoan drop. I mean,
Right, like, share, subscribe, and check out this. Just switching things up ever so slightly here, guys.
Impressive every single time you see it.
position for Tama to take over.
That is right, like, share, Protein Tees Goldman's 1, Protein Tees Goldman's 1. For all your t-shirt needs, you know you must, you know you have to check it out. So why not do that right now in the commercial break? Go ahead, take a look.
Suddenly, rather foolish opinion for anyone ever held. Cooking once again, and they're a major threat on the blue ground.
Left-hand Royce Keys is in a bad spot right now.
30 seconds away from more action.
It's over the top rope to bring about more damage.
The body of Royce Keys is in a bad spot right now, and Damian Priest may have to be the one to save the man he clearly does not trust. Let's be fair, that mistrust goes both ways between Keys and Priest.
No Tessa Jordan, Wade Barrett with you here in Barcelona for Friday Night Smackdown. Cody Rhodes face off.
Coming back into the action now, going all over the place, taking it 2-1 and another. So here to the side, be back on your screen momentarily, but still indeed calling the action. Only like I can, my unique style, my unique brand. This is why you come here.
I can trust you, Royce Keys. I think they have built some chemistry throughout this match, but they need to show right now.
Base Buster by Keys almost fell up through the screen.
How about that for a giant choke bomb out of nowhere, just when it looked like it was all over the Keys. Now you got to tag the man who doesn't trust her, but here he is.
And here comes Priest, ready to fire away. Signature Priest, and now the big man, Tama Tonga's gonna get some.
Priest tagging in, taking it to Tala.
Spinning kick, the best of Priest. Oh no, Tama Tonga, bell clap, punch right back at him. He was looking for that T-bomb choke slam, wasn't he?
And the Street King giving back weeks and weeks of abuse straight to the MFTs.
Leaping shoulders and elbows, back and forth he goes. And now he sends Tama Tonga.
Priest very much in control of this one.
And it has suddenly become the Damian Priest show. One half of the tag champs. His regular tag champ partner, R-Truth, out of commission right now. Medically signed off. The Priest closing in on what would be a popular victory.
This crowd is loving everything they've been seeing out of Damian Priest. But close it up right here.
Tala breaking up the count on that occasion. Stop that going for a minute any further. Solo the spike. Solo the spike. On Priest. Could that cost him? Like, here comes R-Truth.
Truth is seated up. He's medically not allowed to be competing.
But Truth is going to deal with Solo right away. He won't stand.
Truth laying the Smackdown.
This is why Truth should win.
Oh, and Keys is attacked from behind when he was trying to do the right thing.
Truth tried his best to help out, but he frankly should never have been anywhere near the ring, and look out!
Meanwhile, back in the ring.
Priest going for the right, that's it. Color 1, 2, 3, and he as the NFTs.
diversion came from our truth. A major victory here for the NFTs.
I will sue you. I will sue you. I try to go out there to perform the best of my ability. And every time I go out there, my life is in danger. My workplace is a hazard. I was blown up by pyro.
Miz getting the face of Nick Aldis in the back.
Are flickering, black and white, black and white. How am I supposed to wrestle?
You know what, Miz? For once, I actually agree with you.
Thank
And I'm
you.
sorry that happened. I'm going to get to the bottom of the next issue.
Oh, we know who's doing this.
You might be right. Okay, hold on. Let me handle it, Miz.
Miz getting fire extinguished.
Pay attention. I see you.
There are few matches in WWE history that deliver more deep and heavy consequences than tribal
Up next, we're going to see the contract signing that went down on Monday Night Raw.
This Sunday, Clash in Italy against his cousin Jacob Fatu. Take a look back at their deeply personal rivalry. That is next right here on Smackdown.
We are into that commercial break, so you guys know what that means. I'm going to play a couple odds in a second after I've eaten this. First of all, watch this. That is right. Poison Tees Goldman's won. Poison Tees Goldman's won. Poison Tees Goldman's won. Poison Tees Goldman's won. And also, do check out this. Right, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. Do all those cool things, all those good things. Be a few seconds here, guys. A few seconds.
Stop on the European Summer Tour. Barcelona, the home to afternoon vermouth and paella, razor clams. One of the great cities in the world, and this crowd's been on fire all night long. So happy to be back at Olympic Arena here in Barcelona. Now tonight's fan seat upgrade is presented by the refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Please drink responsibly, and being responsible The PK group, they got themselves some great ringside seats now.
Can we grab a quick people's yogurt?
That final scene, by the way.
Again, got more of my attire ready.
For sharing that moment face to face, heads against each other, knowing what's coming with the violence and pain on Sunday.
I mean, historically, has there ever been more on the line than what we're going to see in Tribal Combat, the World Championship? Who's going to be the head of the family? It's going to be a blockbuster affair, that's for sure.
It is coming your way, 2 p.m. Eastern, streaming on ESPN. Flash in Italy with Tribal Combat.
Little cousin, in our family, we're equals. We're of the same blood. But in this ring, Jacob, you're beneath me. We are the very top of this business, and he can't have the respect for his own family. If there's not respect for him, there will never be respect on the outside. If he don't acknowledge me, his ass is out of here.
So you're gonna look back what's been going down between Roman and Jacob. Give me a few seconds to write down some notes. Give me a few seconds.
Tribal Combat! I accept.
You will all bear witness to Tribal Combat. The winner is the world champion. It is also the head of the table, the tribal chief.
It's time for a change. That backlash that you live by cold of the bloodline. Tribal Combat, everything and anything goes. I'm going to domesticate you. If you can't beat me, you will serve me. And in time, Jacob, you will love your tribal chief. I'm going to walk your ass, everybody, and especially you, will learn to acknowledge me. A family divided, but after Sunday, one way or another, they will have to unite. But who will be in charge and who will be the...
So to the side, guys, write down some notes. Give me a few seconds.
Tribal Combat.
Want to remind everybody that full coverage begins at noon Eastern on ESPN with the Countdown Show, and then it leads to this amazing card that also includes the Women's Intercontinental Championship matches. So all the drama on Saturday night's main event. Now Sol Ruka gets her shot against Becky Lynch for the IC title wave.
Big attacks and mind games aplenty from the ring general, but can he use his European home advantage to take the WWE title from Cody Rhodes this Sunday? Gunther Cody.
And it has been announced that that's the first match on the first hour that's also available at 2 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. Remember, the whole day on the ESPN app. That match will be the very first match at Clash in Italy on ESPN. Also happening early on, the WWE Women's Championship match Rhea Ripley against Jade Cargill earlier tonight. What a vicious, brutal scene we all witnessed as Jade Cargill shaded Alexa Bliss onto a steel chair. Rhea's out for blood. Rhea's out to defend. It happens in Italy.
How about the shock result at WrestleMania, followed by the shock retirement of Brock Lesnar? Then, the even more shocking return of Brock 2 weeks ago. Can Brock Lesnar conquer over Femi in the biggest rematch?
Give me a multiple seconds here, guys. Multiple seconds. So we get by these back and forth, back and forth. Give me a few seconds, a few seconds.
Over Femi, Brock Lesnar matchup later on tonight.
Always planning on wearing this. You're so in sync. So, speaking of in sync, I was thinking for our entrance, we would do like I'm not coming out with you today. Wait, what about last week? Well, I appreciate what you did last week, but that doesn't mean I'm automatically in your corner. It's just not that deep. Okay.
Yeah, it's not that deep. Okay, well, I'll see you after then.
Yeah. Good luck.
Chelsea trying to absorb that.
Chelsea needs all the help she can get right now, considering her opponent.
And next up, Sami Zayn versus Matt Cardona. Who you got? You need to, please, I need to do it because it's the screen. I'll be back on your screen momentarily. Do bear with. Got a handful of things to be doing. Do bear with.
Coming your way next on Smackdown here in WrestleMania.
En cada página de cada historia se dibujan rivalidades. engaño. Este es un fraude.
Esta guerra generacional por la identidad única de
What the hell is this? I told you that there's more than one El Grande Americano.
Hola. Incensed that the lucha libre world deemed him the fraudulent Americano. The original was out for blood.
The OG definitely needs rooted disrespect.
Y ahora, el grande americano estaba listo para la justicia.
Hazlo por México, por favor.
¿Quién será desenmascarado? ¿Quién será humillado? ¿Quién saldrá de Monterrey como el verdadero, el grande americano?
It's going to sprint from the comic book right into reality. And Wade, I really believe it's one of the most anticipated matches in AAA history. El Grande Americano, original El Grande Americano, mass versus mass at Noche de los Grandes from Monterrey, Mexico, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. And folks, Facebook and WWE's YouTube channel. Facebook and YouTube to see what should be an instant classic. Sami Zayn, always complaining lately that he's not respected, that nobody understands, that he doesn't understand why he's not appreciated.
I'll tell you right now, Joe Test, Sami Zayn's ride or dies have been a bit thin on the ground over in the US lately. It appears they've all moved here to Barcelona.
And his opponent, from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Matt Cardona!
I thought Cardona assessed the situation with Zayn really perfectly backstage earlier, right?
I'm going to be honest with you. I think Cardona meant well. I think he was looking out for a locker room brother. Hey, is everything okay? Things have been spiraling a bit lately, but Sami Zayn took that as a taunt for them, bringing up the entire Cody Rhodes tension from earlier was the straw that broke the camel's back. And I think Sami Zayn is looking to take out some frustrations against a man who has some career frustrations of his own. These are two men who are desperately in need of a win right now. And this should be a very intriguing matchup.
You mentioned Sami's been so frustrated, feeling like he doesn't get the respect that he deserves. He's not understood. He's brushed aside. Of course, we saw last week he got a golden opportunity against Cody Rhodes. Cody was able to defeat him. Cody also attacked viciously.
Massive apologies, guys. Sorry about that. It's got a lot longer than I thought I would. Of course, Dollars are deciding much of the way we go. Let's go all of that. Let's get into this one, shall we? Matt Cardona, Sami Zayn, who you got? Let me know.
Well, you're a very distrusting person then, Joe Test, because I believe Sami Zayn, I believe Sami was trying to do the right thing.
Well, did he? Oh, really? You believe he was trying to do the right thing? Was he trying to do the right thing when Gunther had the sleeper hold locked in on Cody and then did nothing and left Cody to suffer? Was he trying to do the right thing there? How is that trying to do the right thing?
It's teaching Cody the error of
A sleeper hold from Gunther is teaching him a lesson?
Cardona with a side headlock. Sami Zayn fighting out of it.
He should be thanking Sami Zayn for leaving him to suffer like that? You're out of your mind.
Leave Hicks.
For that, there's one of us left. Matt Cardona now, he's been accepted any match with anyone as he tries to get some traction and start climbing the card here on Smackdown. The same catering and make up the numbers. He came back to win gold. I love his attitude.
Putting most of the back of the Cardona. Went off the ropes. Yep. Leapfrog. Nope. Yeah. Zayn sent to the floor.
That's impressive from Cardona.
No. Big drop kick back, Cardona.
By the way, talking about the heat, it is scorching hot inside this arena. Olympic Arena in Barcelona, Spain, with these competitors dealing with the conditions. And Sami Zayn looks to take control.
They got the collar. Cardona going to kick out at 2.
Things around, changing things up a little bit, using some power moves against Cardona and keeping opponents guessing.
Now a series of right hands as Cardona works his way back to his feet.
Big chop by Zayn.
Here's that shot echoing across the Mediterranean shorelines nearby. And now Cardona turns things around.
Cardona with the right. Oh, the right. Oh. Hits off. Going back on. Big all-in splash in the corner. Cardona going to the top.
Has it ever?
Little drop hit Billy. Two effect around the bottom, around the chin of Zayn. Zayn falls on the floor. Cardona in control. This one will indeed continue. Let me go ahead and play a couple of ads, starting with this one.
Always hear this crowd. For the second time tonight, entry by way of suplex by Sami Zayn. And here the crowd split with their chants. Cardona, the effect of that big right hand.
I mean, it's understandable that these fans will be split between these two. These are two who have had legendary careers already, but of late have just hit the skid somewhat. We're looking to get back on track, and these Barcelona fans, like many around the world, on top. Who's going to get some momentum here tonight?
John Wayne with you ringside. Cody Rhodes and Gunther to meet face to face coming up a little later, but right now, a heated battle between Matt Cardona and Sami Zayn.
Heated in more ways than one, rather ill-tempered affair that it's turned into in this cauldron-like atmosphere in Barcelona, but now it is Zayn firmly in the driver's seat. Although Cardona not going down without a fight, as we've come to expect from a man with his kind of career.
Zayn's here in Barcelona after his return visit as Matt Cardona looks to gather momentum.
Well, this is Cardona now looking back to his best.
Does he ever? He is feeling it. Big smash into the corner.
Cardona clearly has every tool in the box. There's absolutely nothing stopping this guy from getting to the very top.
His signature boot.
Broski boot right to the jaw, rocking Zayn. And Zayn is absolutely clueless.
Zayn just trying to gather himself as Cardona. Oh, and he was looking for the Rough Rider there. And then there was a Blue Thunder attempt as well.
Oh, wow. Jeez, double underhook powerbomb, and that was a high landing on the back of the neck of Sami Zayn. I have no clue how Zayn kicked out of that one.
How quickly he went from the double underhook up into position and then brought down with such force. And Zayn was able to get that shoulder just up in front of this big and loud crowd at Olympic Arena here in Barcelona. The weekend has begun, and Clash in Italy will cap it on Sunday.
Greatly, Sami Zayn firing here, but once again the attacks from Cardona are relentless.
Great counter, and now Cardona. Oh, Zayn! Zayn turns it around. Cardona survives it.
Well, Cardona again going into the kill with that Rough Rider. That's the second attempt. Second time it's been blocked by Zayn into a powerbomb.
My apologies for this. Did have something to do. This match is continuing, flowing along here. A face-to-face still to come between Gunther and Cody Rhodes. Ah! Rough Rider. 1, 2, no. Zooming foot on the rope. Zoom himself.
Cardona can't believe it.
Cardona, just as Zayn was going in, you would assume for that boot. Denied by Rough Rider, just so fortuitous. But Sami Zayn close enough to get his boots on the rope, and all the 25 years of experience of Sami Zayn came in heavy there. Great ring awareness.
Cardona knows how close he was to taking this.
Yeah, when you're desperate for a win and something as frustrating as that happens, you can come apart at the seams and
Cardona taking it to Zayn, puts on the top rope. Perhaps a superplex coming up, maybe.
He's trying to fight his way out of this position.
Scrappy as it gets right now.
Sammy, now he's up top.
Ah!
Cardona, smart to get out of the way.
Cardona moving out of the way of that. Exploder into the corner.
Sammy hits the exploder.
Things only go to one place from here, Joe.
And they know it here in Barcelona.
Ah, over kick. 1, 2, 3. He's your winner, Sami Zayn. No shocker there, no surprise there at all.
So Sami Zayn, a week removed from that match with Cody and what happened afterwards with Gunther. And the backstage barbs that they shared, and he gets the best of a very game and spirited Matt Cardona.
What a gutsy matchup from both men. Matched, of course, by this riot of an atmosphere in Barcelona. Hats off to Sami Zayn for a major win.
Wait, it is that time of the year, you know it well, having accomplished it, when careers can really be altered. King and Queen of the Ring, the tournament begins this coming week.
Yeah, one of my favorite times of the year. Tournament time, and those underloved superstars in the locker room who are looking for a little juice right now, looking to get their career to the next level, while the King and Queen of the Ring tournament are in exactly how you do it.
Yeah, then June 27th will be the finals of the King Queen Wing tournament. The winners get a title match at SummerSlam. Here's a look back at the history of it all.
The coronation draw.
Take a look back. King and Queen of the Ring. Look at me. A few seconds here. A few seconds.
Royalty awaits. The king and queen will be crowned.
Queen of the Ring tournaments.
A grueling tournament where champions are forged in combat, where victory sets the path to greatness. And future Hall of Famers take their first step towards immortality.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
I'm royalty. It's true. The prize, a world championship opportunity at SummerSlam. This Monday in Turin, Italy, the quest for glory begins as the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments commence. Top superstars from Raw and Smackdown look to survive and advance to the finals of the Night of Champions in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Who will earn a world championship opportunity? Who will seize their destiny and become the next King and Queen of the Ring?
It'll be a wild few weeks with that. Ah, there's Yachty at Trick Williams' locker room door. Always so many yachts in the Mediterranean. Little Yachty. This dynamic duo. His main man, the United States champion.
Little Yachty.
Williams will hear from
A Trick Williams making their way out here next. That means commercial break. That means this.
And we invite you very special. Stick around and get this story out of the
Daddy right, Prince T's going one. Prince T's goes on one. Will you be watching Made in America?
People knew the wrestling business was changing. Everything was on the line. Wrestling has become one of the leading forms of entertainment. It's America at its best.
I was like commercial break. We're into. I mean, you are into this.
be a scene in NYC.
Against my better judgment, I've granted you both this television time so that you can say what you need to say. All I ask from you in return is please keep it civilized. What do you think I am doing?
Anyway, like, subscribe, Nick Alderson, grunt in the back.
High stakes. I promise. I'll be civilized today. I'm gonna go out there and attack Cody verbally. I'm gonna go out there and tell him exactly how I feel about it. Also, if you consider coming back to Spain, maybe let's go to Madrid next time.
I mean, really, you're going to say that in front of these Barcelona fans? Gunter and Cody face to face coming up. How good is this? Yeah, a little bit European style.
Trick Williams and Lily Addy making their way out here. Give me a few seconds, guys. A few seconds.
He's got the catch weight. US dollars with Ben Jones.
No use out here. But what is useful out here is this chat. That's to be the most viral chat in all of sports entertainment. What that mania has gone global.
Ladies and gentlemen, being accompanied by Grammy Award nominee Lil Yachty, please welcome the United States champion, Trick Williams.
And by the way, Lil Yachty is carrying the diamond-covered trick stick, the bespoke trick stick covered in carats upon carats of Lil Yachty Diamond's way.
The trick stick is quite a cute little name for something that can cause devastating damage to anyone who's on the receiving end of it. But what a major asset Lil Yachty has been to the matching with Trick Williams, major hype man, a major physical interventionist at times too.
Energy that's undeniable.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, all in the arena and everyone at home, even though I can't see you. I'd like to introduce myself to y'all. I've been a little disrespectful. I am the man with the money. I am the man with the connections. I am the man that makes it happen. What's happening tonight in Barcelona, Spain? Well, for the first time ever, we are all witnessing the Trick Williams campaign. Let's talk about it. Reporting to you live, the sexiest, the most entertaining superstar live, Trick Williams has arrived to Barcelona.
Sorry about this guy being back and forth, back and forth.
And I am the man who's been holding down the brand for quite some time. Hold on, I can't hear you. Holding down the brand for quite some time. Over the past couple weeks, I did what's best for the biz and I took out the mids. I made the most of my days and I took out Carmelo Hayes. And if they keep writing checks, we don't care who's next. I like that. And speaking of what's next, over the past 6 months, there hasn't been a better superstar to prove himself to be the future of the business like Trick Williams. And with King of the Ring being around the corner, and with Barcelona knowing a little something about royalty, I figured it's only right if Trick Williams declares himself for the King of the Ring tournament.
Trick Williams declaring himself the King of the Ring tournament. Then here comes Carmelo Hayes.
Melo is here. Who lost out to Trick Williams last week in rather dubious circumstances.
To say the least, the way things went down last week.
Of course, they made it commotion at ringside, and Trick Williams capitalized.
That long woven history these two share.
Okay, hold on, Trick. Let me digest all that. You saying King of the Ring, right?
King of the Ring.
Right. Okay. King of the microphone, yes. King of the entrance, yes. But King of the Ring, hey, that's grown folks' business, dog. And you too little. So look, Trick, here's what we gonna do. Tonight, I'm gonna take care of Ricky Saints for getting involved in our business last week. And after that, you and we gonna shoot the fair one for that United States Championship. And that's all it is, and that's all it's gonna be.
Whoa, hold on now, Melo. That sounds like some excuses to me. I think Melo's being a little bit too melodramatic. As you come out here, all I hear is if this, if that, if only Ricky didn't come out last week. If only I didn't have Lil Yachty by my side. If only the crowd would chant, whoop that trick for me.
Oh, I'm gonna whoop that trick. Don't worry about it, y'all.
But the thing is, Melo, only if you could grow an inch for every time you made an excuse, then maybe. Hold on, this is what y'all want to see? Because Melo is here. Melo's in the ring with Trick Williams. And Melo, if you can stop making excuses and maybe grow an inch every single time you made one, you can see Trick Williams face to face, eye to eye, man to man, and realize that I'm just better than you.
Come on with it, then.
Next up here, Carmelo Hayes versus Ricky Saints. Who you got?
Ricky Saints. Next in the role he played a week ago.
You guys gotta be kidding me, right? Nobody wants to see this telenovela stuff right now. They want to see a champion that is absolute Ricky Saints. Thank you. I love you too, Barcelona. I actually don't. But here's the thing. Last week, you sucker punched me. You thought you had a leg up on old Ricky. Well, guess what? I'm always 3 steps ahead of you. And after I'm done with you, I'm coming for the United States Championship because that's what a real champion does. You dig? Hold on there, Ricky Saints. You come out here telling lies, striking poses, looking like a damn bobblehead, losing, saying that you coming after my championship. You absolutely make me sick. And you suck. I tell you what. Since you're in the ring with the real champion, let me give you some real champion advice. Shut the hell up when Trick Williams tells you to shut the hell up.
when you two Siamese twins figure out who's better between the both of you. Sure, Kings. Maybe you can figure out
We're even telling Santa, shut the hell up.
Because when it comes to the ring, I have no problem proving Trick Williams is the king. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Trick Williams says when he comes to the ring, he's got no problem proving he's the king.
You're a one-trick pony. How about this? Take your lemon pepper stuffers and stuff your ass on out of
Oh, cheap shot by Trick to Saints.
Moriarty's pulling the champ away.
The champ don't fight unless the champ gets paid. It's that simple. Joe Test, but wow, what a trick slap to poor Ricky Saints, whose mouth got into big trouble left.
That's a way to
We're going to get more in-ring action next. I'm going to play a couple of ads here. I've got a few bits to be doing. So I'll be back, do that as quick as I can. Let me go ahead and play this first.
Everywhere I go.
Right, guys, like, share, subscribe, and do check out this. What the dog? I don't know. Prince out. Nice chicken. 2 hours stir. What the dog come back to the phone and food.
Friday night Smackdown here in Barcelona, Spain. Ricky Saints and Carmelo Hayes, they have been crossing paths a lot in recent weeks.
Yeah, so they squabbled a couple of weeks ago over who deserved the United States Championship opportunity, and they ended up having a match. Hayes was victorious in the match, but he did so by putting his feet on the ropes during the pin, which was that Saints had attempted earlier in the match. So major battle up between these two, and Ricky Saints looking into the score. Oh, that'll knock a man clean off his feet.
And then just moments ago, the heated exchange with Trick Williams. Both men trying to position themselves to play again for the United States Championship.
course, Bella's standing much of the way. Here we go. Let's go and get into this one right now. Oh, Hayes taking it to Saints.
Reverse springboard, second row, leg drop. Well, we had a few more things on there too, but it was damn impressive.
Big clothesline by Saints. Says ringing hands down onto Hayes. And after I'm done here with Friday Night Smackdown, do check out, I want to double check this is coming up here on the Hardcore Sports Network.
There's a lot of stuff attached to Ricky
As Ashton took to the corner, Hayes going to fend off Saints.
Cody Rhodes, he tried to make a statement that there's no debate, no validation needed. I don't have to prove anything. I'm just me. And he went out and said, "This is what I want, and I want it right now."
That's the positive spin on that right now. The reason Ricky Saints did that, Joe Tesla night one, is because he truly believes in his head that he's already the top dog on the roster, regardless of resumes. And to be fair to Ricky Saints, he certainly has the caliber to do so in time.
Oh, look at Mello coming into the corner.
Okay, it is tomorrow. My apologies, guys. So tomorrow it's flipped the script. So scripts here on Hardcore Sports Network will be this no, so but my apologies as Hayes smashes Hayes the hand bringing hands down onto Saints, smashing his skull in, but scripts, we flipped the script, will be here tomorrow 10 p.m. so make sure to check that out. My guy scripts, the reason why I'm here, calling action for you as Hayes tumbles to the outside. Hayes and into the barricade.
Spotlight, here's your chance. Say hello to Ricky Saints,
the Crescent City Charm.
And into commercial break we go. So do check out this. Well, that is right. Protein Tees Goldman's won. Protein Tees Goldman's won. And do check out this.
Now you see that gritty intensity in the eyes of Ricky Saints. All right, we've done the flash stuff. Now it is time to punish our opponent and convert this into a goal. You see him fading. What a gritty look on the face of Carmelo Hayes right now. Has been struggling ever since Ricky got the jump on Hayes on the outside of the ring moments ago.
Big opportunity for Mello to get back into this.
Separation, shake off the cobwebs, and hope you have some sort of plan spring to mind.
That sequence doesn't open the door here. Saints right back on top. You can see it wincing back.
That is like, share, subscribe. So a minute left to the commercial break. Got one more thing to do. Like, share, subscribe. If you will, if you shall.
For this audience from Saints, you can't do that with Hayes.
Nice edge as he is right across that top rope.
We're in the meat chopping business now in this match.
Big uppercut. So close to that apron in the ropes. Good slaps him in the back of the head, Wade.
I mean, can you get more disrespectful than that?
I mean, these are the things that we talk about with Ricky Saints. Look for Mello. Ricky Saints and Carmelo Hayes going at it here in Barcelona. Opportunity at the United States Championship. Almost go Trick Williams announcing that he is going to be part of King of the Ring. Remember, the King and Queen of the Ring tournament begins this week. The winners of those tournaments will get a title shot at SummerSlam.
It rarely gets as big as that in this game. What a prize alive for the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments. I promise you, the locker room is currently ablaze with everyone demanding an opportunity in said tournaments. We're talking about opportunity. Opportunity presents itself now for Carmelo Hayes, who has been under the cuff for about several minutes.
Frog splash. Knees got up from absolute Ricky Saints. Bridging.
Oh, that is just top-class timing from Ricky Saints. Saints in danger, baiting Carmelo Hayes in. As Carmelo went skyward, the knees of Saints went up, crushing the ribs of Mello. That is a superb Northern Lights suplex, almost getting the job done.
Great scene here in Barcelona. Remember, we're just 48 hours away from going from the war in Spain. Oh, there's a quick one. To change to what will be an incredible scene at Clash in Italy on ESPN 2 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, wow! Bounce in the skull of Ricky Saints off the mat. It was right after an attempt at a Revolution DDT from Saints, countered by Hayes.
Those crowd respecting it. They love this kind of action.
The kind of action that Carmelo Hayes has made his own over the past 12 plus months, and in the short taste, we've got a Ricky Saints who really is in that same.
Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about this. Action still flowing, rolling along. On to me, these guys are rocking and rolling. Just like you can get rocking and rolling. If you like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. Back and forth, these men are going. A big right hand by Hayes. Springboard. Uppercut by Hayes.
This deep into matches is where Carmelo Hayes comes into his own.
Trying to shake off that most recent right hand, though. He's reaching for his left eye.
Roll through by Saints. Oh, he took a clothesline. Hurricanrana. Dirty Diana. 1, 2.
Second Michael Jackson reference to the Macho Tessa. Yes, I am counting. Carmelo Hayes wanted a hat trick of counts right there, but he only got 2. But it's getting close now.
Olympic Arena here in Barcelona, where the Dream Team once captured gold, and now where Ricky Saints is looking
1,
for a big
2.
denies it.
Hayes kicking out this time.
Ricky Saints knows it, and Ricky Saints knows this is there for the taking.
Saints dumped to the outside. Suicide dive back. Oh! He's landing on Saints. High risk, high reward. He's being dumped to the crowd, the WWE Universe. Ah, big clothesline from the barricade to Saints.
By the way, they gotta watch that count. That's a 9 count right now.
Oh.
That's a double count out.
Well, there's a double count out, therefore no one is your winner. Saints got sent into the steel steps, diamond plate for breakfast. Saints attacking Hayes.
He was discussing it with our official Brian Tran. All of a sudden, that's when Saints attacks. Big kick from Mello.
First 48 by Hayes.
Well, double count out between Ricky Saints and Carmelo Hayes. What a way to start. That Clash in Italy, many are calling it what will be the greatest rematch in history. And how could anybody have ever seen it? Brock Lesnar retired, to all of a sudden going from that to hitting 4 F5s on Olafemi.
Yeah, two of the biggest, most terrifying men that this industry has ever seen. I loved the first Clash. I was shocked by the result of WrestleMania. And if we know Brock Lesnar, he doesn't like losing, and I can't see him losing twice.
Sunday at 2 p.m. on ESPN, the greatest rematch in history at Clash in Italy.
And the happy Brock Lesnar and over Femi for Sunday. Let's take a quick breather, the people's breather here. I get some people's downtime, collect my thoughts. I have 2 minutes to myself. I collect my thoughts. I have 2 minutes to myself. Get the people's downtime.
Faded into legend. With the beast cast down, the bringer of war summoned all who dare challenge his throne. Femi, open challenge! We commence! They answered his call and found only ruin. His rule nearly absolute, but all were deceived. Titans do not fade quietly. They wait. They watch.
It's not going to end that way.
And so, the die is cast.
Last time, I was fighting to beat him. This time, I'm fighting to kill him.
They crawl for flying in the sand.
We now rule over
In the land where gladiators battle, the vendetta begins.
And it's right around the corner. Clash in Italy, Olafemi, Brock Lesnar, and a reminder, it gets underway at 2 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. The first hour of this streaming live event will be on ESPN, streaming all day on the ESPN app from the full Countdown Show onward, including this 3-pair rematch, Olafemi and Brock Lesnar. Lesnar clash in Italy Sunday from Turin.
You know, it's a really smart idea for you not to be in Chelsea.
Yeah, I guess she does have a little bit of sense in that big old head of hers.
My big head. Have you seen yours?
You know what? Tonight we're gonna handle
Yes.
your Chelsea's problem, okay? And then she's gonna learn not to mess with us.
That's right. When we're done with that desperate Chelsea, it's only a matter of time before that U.S. title finds a new home.
Chelsea Green, Nia Jax, next.
We are taking commercial break. Do you guys know what that means? First of all, this. That is right. Protein PT's Gulman's 1, Protein T's Gulman's 1, and now this. That is right. Protein T's Gulman. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Bah! Get it.
What a beautiful city here, a setting for Friday Night Smackdown, a special night here for WWE, the first stop on the European Summer Tour.
Dear Diary, there are so many fascinating women in that SmackDown locker room. I mean, take for example, Rhea Ripley. Such presence, such brutality, such delicious misery wrapped in all that black leather. You are as captivating as can be. The more you spend all your time trying to strike fear into the hearts of others, I know you're only hiding from your own. All that heartbreak and betrayal. But I don't need to think about it to make it turn heads just by showing up. You can run from your fears all you want, but you can't run from me. I'm the stuff of nightmares, and I'm dressed as beautiful as a dream. Don't get too comfortable, because the glamour is coming to Smackdown. Yours truly, Blake Monroe.
Never made it to us. What a fantastic accent she has too, Joe Tess. Can't wait to see more of Blake Monroe.
It's been a busy week for the Irresistible Forces, hasn't it? So it's very nice main event.
The following contest is picked for one fall. Making your way to the ring, being accompanied by Lash Legend, representing the Irresistible Forces from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Well, they didn't get gold back against Paige and Brie, but of great interest is reminding everyone what happened last week on SmackDown with Nia Jax and Chelsea Gray.
U.S. title open challenge. Tiffany defending against Lash Legend and Nia Jax running interference on the outside. Lash had a major upper hand, but those from Chelsea Greenlight providing a valuable equalizer. A little distraction that allowed Tiffany Stratton to steal the win and with it retain the gold. Much celebrations from two of the four women out there, although the champ still a bit slow to warm to Chelsea Green.
That's one way to put it. Euphemism.
Somebody Joe Tess.
What do you got, Wade? Okay, hold on. I'll get back to it. You're not gonna, not the whole pledge thing, we're not standing. Really, I'm in North America.
Allegiance to Chelsea Green.
Incorrigible, honestly.
Next up, Nia Jax versus Chelsea Green. Who you got?
So good to get Chelsea Green back. What a match. Yeah, so I'm going to ask you this, Joe.
Yes.
How come we're about 2 minutes into Nia Jax's entrance and you have still not acknowledged that it's Nia Jax's birthday today? Oh, somebody forgot, huh? Well, luckily for you, I bought her a gift from the two of us.
You did not.
A nice
I didn't ask you to do that.
Ryoka. So don't worry about it, Joe Tess. You're over.
I'm sorry about what?
Ryoka. That's the local Spanish delicacy wine. It's fantastic.
Ryoka.
Ryoka, yes. How do you pronounce it?
Rioja.
Somebody you speak Spanish.
No, I drink wine.
Anyway, it's Nia Jax's birthday. So,
Well, happy birthday to Nia.
but it's no celebration for Chelsea Green, who I think is in over her head tonight.
Oh, Chelsea's running towards the door, and Nia says, "Oh, I remember."
Oh, Bill's unimaginable. Here we go. Let's go. Nia launching Chelsea. Ah, nice squashing Chelsea in the corner, tossing her again.
Several more of those physical mishaps.
Glad to see her back healthy, doing what she does best. She was so passionate.
Ah,
To the fans, time
oh,
and time
big
again for years.
right by Chelsea.
Now Nia just enraged.
Sending
She sends her right out.
Nia to the floor.
Chelsea is no slouch in the ring. Oh, Chelsea!
Here comes Chelsea charging in
Spanish announcement.
like a Spanish bull. We also have another commercial break, so let me go ahead and play these, of course.
Chelsea.
That is right. Protein Tees Goldman's one. Protein Tees Goldman's one. And do check out this. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe.
It was called our production meeting.
Right now it is Chelsea Green trying to establish some kind of resistance to the irresistible force, but resistance appears to be futile.
Chelsea really struggling to get back to her feet. She's taken down to the center of the ring.
I mean, there is a major power imbalance in the ring here, and you struggle to see what Chelsea can do to get herself out of this predicament.
There's a huge night here in Barcelona. Pop-up headbutt by Nia Jax against Chelsea Green. Remember a week ago on Smackdown, Chelsea Green ran Nia Jax into the post ringside in the midst of Tiffany Stratton defeating Lash Legend. And now Lash Legend ringside looking on her tag team partner who's getting the best of Chelsea Green. Chelsea has been trying to win the favor of Tiffany Stratton in recent weeks.
No doubt about it. Chelsea recently lost her previous security crew and is in desperate need of a friend to provide some backup at least. Also a little introductory chat with Blake Monroe last week, although that did not go particularly well.
Glamour's coming to SmackDown. Look forward to that. Look at this power of Nia Jax.
Well, I think Chelsea was attacking a Rough Rider here.
We saw earlier tonight Matt Cardona hitting the Rough Rider, and then Sami Zayn getting the best of him with an exploder and haluva kick to pick up the victory.
The power moves are simply not working against Jax.
Nia Jax. Chelsea trying to fight her way out of there, and she does with great success.
Well, that caught Nia Jax by surprise.
Certainly feeling the heat, certainly feeling the warmth here. Action still rolling along here. 27 minutes ago. Don't forget you can get your rating in. But it was 619 316 what? 2026 number 6 white at 6 2026 number 6 white at 6. You can get that rating in or wait till do what I'm gonna do. Wait till this is said and done and dusted into the record books, which I will be doing. Chelsea Green in control with a Rough Rider into the cover 1, 2. Now you're kicking out.
What looked like an unthinkable victory moments ago is suddenly front page news, just like it spread all over Chelsea Green's gear. What a shocker it would be if Chelsea could get the job done here.
She's thinking unprettier. Just looking for the unprettier.
Chelsea fending off Nia. Is Nia going to take over here? I think she is. Mon drop, hoisted up to a vertical stance. Chelsea plants her, drags her.
Oh, and now getting dragged into position.
And here comes Tiffany Stratton. It's her time, certainly.
Rings true here in Barcelona. She's saying, Lash, you deal with her.
Oh. One, 2, 3. Tackle to the skull of Nia. And here's your winner, Chelsea Green.
In for the hug, thinking besties, it's just not that deep.
But standing by, commentary to interview time, Paige and Brie Bella.
Now it seems like ever since you won those titles, it's hard
target on your back to keep getting bigger and bigger? Definitely, Kathy. I mean, the target has definitely gotten bigger, but Paige and I don't mind because we've been defending these titles time and time again successfully since WrestleMania, more than any other champion in WWE.
Exactly. We are on a roll, baby.
Kathy!
Question for you. Why are you wasting your time interviewing anyone other than Fatal Influence? In fact, I have groundbreaking news for you. I'm officially declaring myself for the Queen of the Ring tournament. Now get out. Beat it. Bye. And as for you two, I would hold on to those titles.
Fatal Influence rocking for the scene and eyeing championship glory, belts, gold straps, titles.
Women's champion or Fallon Laney as WWE Women's Tag Team champion. Soon enough, everyone will be under our.
The undisputed WWE Championship.
But up next, it'll be the face to face.
Gunther, face to face, right here in Barcelona. Next.
And with a commercial break, you know what it means. It means this. That is right. Points to Teach Goldman's 1. Points to Teach Goldman's 1. And check out this. Check out this one. That is right. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Just gonna do a little breather here. The warmth of heat is getting to me. The warmth of heat is getting to me.
Twisted Tea back. What you see on Sunday, the Clash in Italy, will be the first premium live event from Italy. We have had incredible shows there through the years, including Smackdown last year in Bologna. And now Torino hosts Clash in Italy with one of the best cards we have ever seen on paper. First hour is going to be on ESPN. This man's going to be in the first match in Clash in Italy.
Here comes Cody Rhodes.
It's incredible to think the big picture of what Cody can endure and yet give back even more time in the game. The American Nightmare finds itself on foreign soil, having to face a road game against the toughest of all opponents to try to keep his championship. Flash in Italy awaits for Cody Rhodes.
Here comes Gunther.
If ever there was a heavy wet blanket to put over the fire of Cody Rhodes in a crowd like this, it just walked in, Wayne.
Wow, it's been a month of sneak attacks, mind games, but crucially, finally, a signed contract for Gunther to reclaim a throne as one of our champions of the world, and Gunther gets that chance against QB1 Cody Rhodes this Sunday. Gunther is not a man who traditionally makes mistakes or lets opportunities slide through his massive Austrian fingers.
Let's get it out of the way. Just so you know, I'm not here to engage with any of you. I'm here to tell you exactly what I think about you. I'm still pretty new to Smackdown, but there's one thing I figured out quite quickly, and it is that this show has to be all about you. If it's not about you, you find a way to make it about yourself.
Gonna learning that Cody gonna make Smackdown all about him. If he doesn't, it's not about him. He'll make it about him.
Where egotism and narcissism and nepotism gets rewarded. It gets you one ahead of everybody else. And it's very fitting that your name is the American Nightmare, because right now you're the perfect symbol of the crumbling American dream. Now take it easy, Cody. I know what you're thinking. There would be low-hanging fruit, but I'm talking about the concept.
Cody's someone that crumbling American dream.
What they told me as a boy is, if you want to max out your life, you gotta leave home behind. You gotta move to America, and through discipline, hard work, and sacrifice, you can achieve it all. And you know what, Cody? I've done that. I earned the position that I'm in. Whereas for you, everything was just one phone call away, wasn't it? You wanted
to get some training to become a wrestler, one phone call. You wanted a contract with WWE, one phone call. You left. You wanted to come back. And I think, Cody, all of that makes you a little entitled brat.
Everything from Cody's one phone call away, and he's an entitled brat.
You know, we might have the same profession, but we're nothing alike. You just can't help yourself. You gotta scratch the itch. You gotta fuel that ego, right? With their approval, with the office's approval. But to me, none of that matters because it's unnecessary. All that matters to me is to be the best professional wrestler in this company and to protect
the crowds
this
or the creative's approval doesn't matter to Gunter.
Because the only thing Cody Rhodes cares about is Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes' biggest fan is Cody Rhodes. Cody, I think you're not a champion. All you are is a mark for yourself.
Because you're a mark for yourself. Yes.
Okay, I'm a mark for myself. Better put, I'm a fan for myself. You know what you are? You are a liar. Oh yeah, yeah. Because every kid dreams of becoming a professional wrestler, of carrying the chip and not getting that attention, right? You don't want it. You don't want the attention that comes to the WWE Championship. You don't want to be on the poster for Clash in Italy. You don't want to be on the first hour on ESPN in the featured match. You don't want the third-party appearances, the talk shows, the media. You don't want the weight that comes with the WWE Championship. You don't want a crowd that knows and sings every single word of your song. You don't want that.
Now the calling, boring.
I know that you want it. Otherwise, I'd be talking to a 330-pound version of yourself in front of a couple hundred people at an indie show. But instead, I'm talking to the most refined, most dangerous, the peak form of an athlete that you have made yourself. Mr. Heyman, the man who got this match for you, he used to tell me about all the things that would happen if I got this. Talk about the bandwidth I'd need, the directions that I'd be pulled in. He tried to intimidate me, but what he said didn't intimidate me. It didn't scare me. It's what he didn't say. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's that this is addictive. And you are just as sick as I am. And at Clash in Italy, you're gonna get this close to finding all that attention that you desperately seek, and you know it. Don't dare stand there and lie to me. But you're gonna get this close, and then you're gonna find out the worst thing that a pure wrestler, a sporting wrestler like you could ever find out, and it's simple. You're just not that good.
But it seems to Gunter is just not that good. The title is addictive.
Gunther, I am easy to find, hard to beat.
You think I'm a liar? I promised Bill Goldberg that I would choke him out, and I did. I promised AJ Styles that I would choke him out, and I did. And I promised
your big role model and hero, John Cena. And I would make him tap out.
Want to remind us all that he tapped out retired Goldberg, John Cena, and AJ Styles.
I'm promising you that on Sunday, I'm gonna choke you out. I'm gonna drop you like a wet towel. I'm gonna take this precious prize with me.
The talking's done. The match is set. Sunday.
An early finish to SmackDown, it seems. Okay, I'm not too opposed to an early finish. So my rating is going to be, we'll say a half a thumbs up. Make sure you do like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. And always remember that he's Ricky J, bringing a pretty fight to the fight.